Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to AM News on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Sadia Yakub. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV, channel 365 and StarTimes, channels 276. And now the news in details. The Senate leader, Bayemi Bamidele, has called on Christian faithfuls to reflect on the birth of Jesus Christ with cautions optimism. In his Christmas message, the Senate leader said Christ came with a message of love, redemption, and salvation, and his birth offers the world hope in times of despair and peace amid global turbulence. Senator Bayemi said the season presents Nigerian a reason to embrace the love of Christ rather than resort to violence in the pursuit of collective and personal grievances. Every year, December 26th arrives quietly just after the excitement of Christmas Day. It is called Boxing Day. While the day is often known for sports, sales, or leftovers, its meaning goes much deeper. Our correspondent brings us details.
The name Boxing Day dates back hundreds of years. Traditionally, it is a day when boxes of gifts were given to those who had worked through Christmas, servants, tradespeople, and those less privileged. Churches would also open their donation boxes, sharing what had been collected with people in need.
The Boxing Day, in most cases, misconstrued to mean exchange of blows. And I believe that is the first notion that comes when it comes to the issue of Boxing Day. But far from it, it has nothing to do with boxing, it has nothing to do with the exchange of blows. It's primarily gifts you unravel the day after Christmas.
At its heart, Boxing Day is about generosity, not celebration, but gratitude. A reminder that after receiving, we give. Today, Boxing Day has taken on new traditions, but the message still matters. It's a day to slow down, to say thank you, and to think about others, whether through kindness, time, or simply checking in.
Boxing Day is the day for family celebration, food, good music.
Because I'm here with my family.
Okay, why are you here today?
I'm here to play with some of my friends.
Over time, the way we mark Boxing Day has changed. Today, it's known for family time, travel, sports, and modern traditions. Yet, the original meaning still resonates.
It's a day to slow down, reflect, and think beyond ourselves. A moment to appreciate what we have and consider others. While Christmas Day celebrates joy and togetherness, Boxing Day does the same. Boxing Day means exchanging of gifts with loved ones. Sadia Yakubu reporting for Global Television News.
Christians in Kano State have joined their counterparts across the world to commemorate this year's Christmas celebration, marking the birth of Jesus Christ. Global Television's correspondent Idris Sipi reports that special church services were held featuring prayers for Nigerians' unity, peace, and peaceful coexistence amongst citizens. His reports.
Christmas in Kano, Nigeria's center of Islamic learning and one of the country's most historic and culturally rich cities, presents the Christian community with a unique blend of faith and tradition. Across the state, churches organize special services and carol concert, drawing worshippers together in a joyful celebration of the season. Christmas is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, observed on December 25th by billions of people around the world as a religious and cultural celebration. Beyond the decoration and festivities, the season carries a message that transcends cultures and beliefs.
The message this day, Christmas, is the message about the birth of Jesus Christ, the coming of the Messiah. This day is the day that I've been choosing for all Christians to celebrate His coming. So we are excited, we are happy all over the world. And the birthday of Jesus Christ is one of the highly best celebrated birthday in the world.
We should respect our neighbors. We should treat them like human beings. Because we are created by God. We did not create ourselves. In fact, let me tell you, you did not choose your family. You did not choose where to be born. You did not choose choose your state. You did not choose your tribe. You just wake up and discover you are either Hausa or Fulani or Igbo or any other tribe. This is my message for our people in Nigeria and all over the world this Christmas. And I pray that God will grant us that peace. Yes.
For many Christians in Kano, Christmas represents the story of divine hope entering the world through the birth of Jesus Christ. For others, it serves as a reminder of generosity, family values, and communal living.
According to the book of Isaiah chapter 9 from verse 6 and 7, the Bible said that another name for Jesus is the Prince of Peace. So my prayer is that God will grant us peace in northern Nigeria, peace in Nigeria, because if there is no peace, there can't be prosperity. And we need prosperity as individuals, as a people, to prosper. Because if the roads are not clear, you can't come here to interview me.
Amidst ongoing security challenges facing Nigeria, the central message from the Christian community in Kano this Christmas is a call for peace as a foundation for sustainable national development.
My prayer is that God will bring back the peace and security, especially in the northern part of this country. That the Lord will touch the heart of these insurgents, because I may not believe that the war can be completely won through military might alone, but there should be a kind of God should touch their hearts, to change their minds. Because many of these insurgents also live among us,
Kano State, known for its diverse population, once again reflects mutual respect and peaceful coexistence, as the Christmas season provides an opportunity for people of different faith and background to celebrate harmony and unity. From Kano, Idris Jibrin, Global Television News.
Police officers from the Federal Capital Territory Command on Friday carried out a security patrol of mosques and recreational centers in Abuja. The Commissioner of Police of Federal Capital Territory Command, Mila Ntawai, led the exercise. A statement by the command spokesperson, Josephine Adde, said the exercises are made at assessing security arrangement and boosting public confidence during the festive period. The National Assembly said it has ordered the regazetting of 4 major tax reform laws amid public controversy over alleged post-passage alterations, insisting that the move is purely administrative and aimed at protecting the integrity of legislative record. The statement issued by the House of Representatives spokesperson Akin Rotimi says the leadership of both chambers of the Parliament directed the clerk of the National Assembly to regazette the Act and issue certificate true copies of the versions duly passed by both chambers of the National Assembly. The directive follows a growing public commentary surrounding the passage, presidential assent and publications in the federal government official gazette of the Nigerian Tax Act 2025, Nigerian Tax Administration Act 2025, Joint Revenue Board of Nigeria Establishment Act 2025, and the Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Act 2025. Minister of Foreign Affairs Yusuf Tugar says Nigeria provided the intelligence that led to the United States airstrike on terrorist targets in the country and formally approved the operations before it was carried out. Tugar disclosed this a day after the United States confirmed it had conducted a strike as part of the counter-terrorism operations. Ambassador Tugar noted that the operation was the outcome of ongoing security cooperation between Nigeria and United States, not motivated by religious considerations. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and political ally, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, on his 76th birthday, describing him as an intelligent politician and accomplished administrator with over 5 decades of public service. Tinubu noted that Ganduje's role as a senior administrator in the Federal Capital Territory, Kano State Commissioner for Works, 2-term Deputy Governor, 2-term Governor, and his current position as Chairman of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. The President expressed his appreciation to Ganduje's friendship and close collaboration at different times, his services to the APC, and prayed for good health and continued service to Nigeria and humanity. The All Progressives Congress National Chairman, Professor Nentawe Yilwada, has approved the the appointment of Yusuf Dingyadi, a media icon, and 14 others as special advisors, and senior special assistants to strengthen the party's administrative and strategic capacity. A statement from the All Progressives Congress National Secretariat stated that the appointment aimed to enhance coordination, policy formulation, and stakeholders' engagement at the national level. The aides are expected to leverage their experience and professionalism. As the sun sets on another year, Muslims around the world gather for a special moment for final Jumat prayer of 2025. Jumat is more than a weekly obligation. It is a pause in the rhythm of life, a time to reflect, reconnect, and remember Allah. Our correspondent has the details.
On this last Friday of the year, the prayer carries added meaning. It becomes a moment of reflection on the year that has passed, the challenges faced, the lessons learned, and the blessings received. For many, this Jumaat is a time to seek forgiveness for what fell short and to give thanks for the strength to continue. It is a reminder that time is trust, and every prayer is an opportunity to return to what truly matters.
Jumu'ah stand on the position of prayer number 1 on the day.
As khutbah is delivered and hands are raised in dua, heart turns toward hope for guidance and for a new year lived with greater faith, patience, and compassion. On this last Friday of the year, that pulse feels deeper. It becomes a time to look back at the days that passed quickly, the trials that tested patience, and the blessings that may have gone unnoticed.
So it is very, very important. You cannot differentiate, but the attendance of the special Jummah at mosque is very, very significant.
Inside mosque, hearts are quietly busy seeking forgiveness for mistakes, offering gratitude for strength, guidance, and mercy. The khutbah reminds us that time is precious. Every prayer is an opportunity to reset our intentions and renew our connection with Allah. As hands are raised in dua, many look ahead, hoping the coming year will be filled with stronger faith, kinder actions, and deeper purpose. The last Jumu'ah of 2025 is not an ending, but a reminder that each Friday is a gift and every moment is a chance to begin again. Sadia Yakubu, reporting for Global Television News.
You're watching the live broadcast of NewsSec. Beg your pardon. You're watching the live broadcast of AM News. When AM News returns, Somalia votes in first polls in more than 5 decades. Details coming shortly, plus business and sports stories on the other side of this break. Please stay with us. Welcome back from that short break. And the news continues. In business news, international monetary transfer operation inflows into Nigerians fell by 11.78% in the first half of 2025 compared with the same period of last year, according to the new figures from the Central Bank of Nigeria's latest quarterly statistical bulletin. Analysis of the data showed that IMTO receipts totaled $2.07 billion between January and June 2025, down from $2.34 billion recorded in the corresponding period of 2024. These represent a decline of about $275.93 million year-on-year, showing pressure in an import non-oil foreign exchange source at a time the monetary authorities are banking on remittance to support market liquidity. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has reshuffled the critical directors in the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority following rumors of serious corrupt practices by key officers of the Aviation Regulatory Agency. The reshuffle of the senior officers may not be unconnected with allegations of inefficiency and compromised oversight in the agency's Directorate of Airworthiness Standards. This comes as the Nigerian Safety Investigation Board on December 14, 2025 and December 16, 2025 respectively issued reports indicating major aircraft incidents involving unscheduled aircrafts. And on the foreign scene, Somalians have turned out in droves to vote in local elections in the capital, the first by universal suffrage in the early 60 years, with the city locked down amid security concerns. The East African country is struggling to emerge from decades of conflict and chaos, battling a bloody Islamist insurgency and frequent natural disaster. Uyi Agbomofuegbe completes the reports.
Long lines snaked outside 7 polling stations in the capital, with those waiting impatient and excited to cast their ballots. The country's president, Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, cast his ballots in Mogadishu during Somalia's first local elections in nearly 60 years. The East African nation is striving to emerge from decades of conflict and instability as it continues to battle a violent insurgency and cope with recurring natural disasters. The polls will serve as a test of the direct voting system championed by the president amid opposition from the country's states who say it is a bid to centralize power in Mogadishu. The volatile nation has stepped up security ahead of the polls with more than 10,000. The volatile nation has stepped up security ahead of the polls with more than 10,000 security personnel deployed across the capital. Uyi Agbomofuegbe reporting for Global TV News.
Former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak was found guilty on Friday of abusing his power to plunder millions from the 1MDB Sovereign Wealth Fund and launder the process. His sentence, expected later on Friday, is likely to heap years onto the 6-year term he is already serving for a separate case related to the now defunct state investment vehicle. Presiding Judge Collins Lawrence convicted the 72-year-old former leader on 4 counts of abuse of power, as well as 21 counts of money laundering involving around 2.28 billion from the fund. And in sports, Fulham defender Kelvin Bassey has reflected on the opportunity to represent Nigeria, describing it as a moment of gratitude after overcoming early career setbacks. Bassey has emerged as one of Nigeria's most consistent defenders, marshalling the backline as the Super Eagles post a 4th continental title at the ongoing 2025 African Cup of Nations in Morocco. And lastly, Super Eagles coach Eric Shelley has assured Nigerians that the team will continue to improve at the African Cup of Nations. His comment followed Nigerians' 2-1 victory against Tanzania in their opening match. Shelley praised the team's strong first-half performance, but noted a drop in intensity later in the game. And that's it on news. On AM News, a quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channels 276, and kindly follow us across all social media platforms now showing on your screen using at Global TV NG. I am Sadia Yakubu saying thank you for watching.